Hey guys, it's Veronica from teacherveronica.com. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I have been so busy with OutSchool and moving and a head injury. Lots of stuff has been going on since I last made a video for you guys. If you're part of the online ESL world, then you probably know by now that a lot of things are going on in China regarding the Ministry of Education and what their regulations are regarding tutoring. So I'm not going to go into details about that. I know lots of people have posted videos about what's going on. Basically, the new regulations are stating that children will no longer be able to take classes from foreign teachers. In the past week, some of the big ESL companies like VIPKid and Magic Ears have shut their doors, and they did it very abruptly and suddenly. VIPKid is still going on. We don't know for how long, but for now, the information that we have is that students will be able to finish the packages that they have purchased with the foreign teachers. So if they have, 100 classes left, then they will be able to use those with the foreign teachers. That could also change at the drop of a hat. We just don't know. Nothing is for certain. I know a lot of teachers have been flipping out about this, and my heart really goes out to them. I'm in several groups, as most of you probably are, and just seeing the desperation that's going on, it's really heartbreaking. So I wanted to offer some encouragement and also some prayer. I know many of us are sad about what's going on. Many of us are going to miss our students. My heart really goes out to the teachers that are suffering right now. I'm very thankful, honestly. It doesn't take away from my empathy for other teachers, but I'm really thankful that I started to pull back about a year ago from VIPKid. This hasn't hit me as hard as I know that it's hitting some of you, and I'm so sorry about that. Honestly, my heart goes out to you. I'm going to miss my students. I know you all are going to miss your students too. It's just so abrupt and it happened so suddenly, and even though there were clues that this was going to happen eventually, I think that nobody expected it to go the way that it did. But we serve a greater God, and honestly, He saw this coming. He knew it was happening, and He has plans for us, for you too. He has plans for each and every one of us, and don't despair. I wanted to offer you encouragement. Know that God is able. He is willing and able. He seeks to prosper you. He doesn't want to harm you. Sometimes we just have to take a step back, and even though we can't see the big picture, we have to have that faith. We have to have faith that God is in control, that God knows exactly the situation that we're in, and we need to pray. We just need to pray for ourselves, for each other, and for the children, for the families in China, because everybody's affected. Everybody's a victim of this. I have been praying for you teachers. I have been praying for the children in China, and I ask you to join me. Join me in prayer. Let's unite in prayer, not only for each other, but also for China. One of my favorite Bible verses is Psalms 46:10. It says, "Be still and know that I am God." I so need to hear that all the time. The Lord is always telling me, be still, because I'm like a little butterfly and I'm always do, oh, shiny thing. And I can't sit still. And a lot of times I try to work out my own destiny, my own fate. I'm not saying that we are not to work with God, but many times I try to take control. And God always reminds me to just be still. Be still, trust in Him. And that is what I'm doing through this, because even though I'm not hugely affected by what's going on with VIPKid, my OutSchool classes have taken a nosedive. Yeah. I never thought I'd say this. I remember saying in another video that, unless you lose all of your ongoing students, you would have steady income. Well, guess what? My ongoing students have been dropping like flies off my schedule. I'm so thankful that I'm able to laugh about it. I find it humorous because God knows. God absolutely knows the why and the how and everything. So I am going to practice being still and trusting in Him that this is what I need at this very moment. So a little bit of what's going on right now. About 3 weeks ago, I fell down. I tripped, lost my footing, fell backwards, and I split my head open back here. I landed on the stairs, which are not carpeted, they're solid wood. I split my head open. I had about a 2-inch gash on my head, and I cracked a rib, and I had bruises, and I was just, my whole left side was a mess. I had to cancel a whole week's worth of classes. I tried teaching one day. I tried teaching. This happened on a Friday night. I tried teaching on Monday. By the end of the day, I literally shut my camera down and started crying. I was in tears. I was in so much pain, and I had to cancel the rest of my week. Then I taught 1 week, and the pain became unbearable again, and I had to cancel the following week. So I lost, not only are my children dropping, but I lost 2 weeks of pay because of this accident that I had. I've healed up nicely. My head is, even though my head still hurts, it's healed up, it's scarred. My ribs are feeling much better. Praise the Lord. And so I'm okay. I'm thankful that I had that rest. But what I have found, because most of the classes that I teach are preschool, reading classes, storytime classes, well, guess what? Kids are going back to in-person school, and they started going back this month. And so each week I noticed a decrease, another decrease, a bigger decrease. I had to merge my 2 preschool classes because I was down to just 4 students. I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And honestly, something else that's going on, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. We just sold our house. We sold our house like a month ago, right? We're closing in 2 days. So that's something else that's been going on. I've been trying to pack. I've been trying to get everything ready. Do we have a house that we're going to yet? Nope. No, we don't. We are actually moving into an RV. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't have too much to say on that right now. I'm still a little shocked, even though we're picking it up tomorrow. So my kids are excited. I'm excited too. I'm a little excited, but we are going to be living in an RV for I don't know how long, and we are continuing to pray that we can find a house soon. So please join me in prayer. Help me to pray about that. Okay, so back to why my schedule decreasing is not putting me in a bad place. I at first was bummed. I mean, I'm human. At first I was bummed. I was starting to pray about it. Lord, please, I need more students. And then I heard that voice, be still and know that I am God. And guys, I just had to sit back, take a step back, trust in the Lord that this is exactly what I need right now. So what I did, since my classes were decreasing so rapidly, so many children were returning to school, I ended up just closing out the entire month. So this was my first full week off, and after this I've got 3 more weeks that I'm taking off, and I'm not feeling bad about it, and I'm not stressing about it. It has only been by the grace of God that I am able to not stress about this. And I invite you to do the same. Prove the Lord. He wants us to prove Him. Trust in Him that He has it worked out. He already knows what you're going to be doing in a month, in 6 months, in a year. He already knows that. He already has it figured out. We don't know it yet, so it stresses us just a little bit. But let's rest in that knowledge that God has it all under control. And I encourage you, friends, to just pray for each other as well as pray for yourselves, but pray for each other and let's lift each other up, because we know that we serve a God that loves us, that died for us. He does not want to harm us. On the contrary, he wants us to succeed. I don't know how much longer we'll all be teaching for VIPKid, but I am trying to enjoy every class with my students that I have left. I only teach 8 or 9 classes a week. They're my very favorite students that I've had for years, and I am going to miss them when the time comes. But for now, I'm just enjoying it. I'm not stressing about it, and I am keeping up with them on WeChat. So I know many people don't feel comfortable with that, and that is okay, but I feel okay with it for right now, and I'm going to continue communicating with them through WeChat. So as I pack and get ready for this RV adventure, I will be keeping you all posted on what is going on. I have a little extra time right now. I do have some plans for what I want to do when I come back to OutSchool in a month. I've already got some ideas for different classes, and I'm going to list my preschoolers again because I might get the next little wave of kids that are not going to in-person school yet, are still too young maybe, or parents don't want to send them. So I'm going to list that again come fall and see if I can get started with a whole brand new group. Because I do enjoy teaching the preschoolers so much. I love it. It really makes me happy. But anyway, guys, I will keep you posted on this RV journey, this RV adventure, and what teaching on the RV is going to look like. I'm still not sure yet. We will see soon. For now, I am going to say bye, and I wish you all the best. Keep your chins up. Keep smiling, keep teaching, and keep that prayer line open. Remember, God is bigger than all of our problems put together, and He is able. All right, guys, that's it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go, and also hit the like button for me, please. It helps me out with the algorithm and whatever YouTube does. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I hope to see you again on the channel. Happy teaching. Be blessed. Bye.